Hey there, Mini Mind Lab explorers! Welcome back to another super colorful episode. Today, we're talking about something magical that you've probably seen in the sky after it rains. That's right, we're talking about rainbows. Have you ever seen a rainbow and wondered how it gets all those beautiful colors? Or why it only shows up when the sun is out after a rainy day? Well, you're about to find out because today, we're learning all about how rainbows form. Let's go! Alright, let's start with the basics. What is a rainbow? A rainbow is a beautiful arc of colors that appears in the sky when sunlight hits water droplets in the air. It's like nature's way of saying ta-da after a rainstorm. The amazing thing about rainbows is that they're not actually real objects you can touch. They're more like a colorful trick of the light. So how does that light turn into a rainbow? Let's find out. To make a rainbow, we need three things: sunlight, water droplets, and the right angle to see it. Sunlight might look plain and white when it shines down from the sky, but it's actually made up of lots of colors. That's right, white sunlight is really a mix of all the colors of the rainbow. When sunlight hits a raindrop, it bends and splits into different colors. This bending of light is called refraction. It's kind of like how a straw looks bent when you see it in a glass of water. Here's what happens inside a raindrop. The sunlight goes into the raindrop and bends, splitting into different colors like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Then the light bounces off the back of the raindrop and bends again as it comes out. This double bending makes the colors spread out into a beautiful arc we call a rainbow. The light splits because different colors travel at slightly different speeds, and they all bend just a little bit differently. That's why we get all those pretty colors in a line. Have you ever noticed that rainbows always have the same order of colors? It always goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. A fun way to remember it is by saying Roigbiv. Each letter stands for a color in the rainbow. Red is always on top, and violet is always on the bottom. That's because red light bends the least, and violet bends the most. This means the colors line up the same way every time. Now that we know how rainbows form, let's talk about some fun facts. You can't ever reach the end of a rainbow. A rainbow is all about light hitting water droplets from a certain angle, so as you move, the rainbow moves too. It's like a magical moving picture in the sky. Sometimes you can see a double rainbow. When light bounces around inside a raindrop twice, it creates a second, fainter rainbow outside the first one. The second rainbow has the colors reversed, with red on the bottom and violet on top. No two people see the same rainbow. A rainbow you see is made from light hitting raindrops at a special angle just for you. So the person standing next to you sees their own slightly different rainbow. Did you know there are also moonbows? That's right, rainbows can happen at night when the light comes from the moon instead of the sun. They're super rare and look really faint. So why do rainbows only show up when it's rainy and sunny at the same time? Well, we need those water droplets in the air for sunlight to hit and split into colors. After a rainstorm, the sky still has lots of little water droplets floating around. If the sun comes out right after it rains, it's the perfect time for a rainbow. And here's a tip: if you want to see a rainbow, always keep the sun behind you and look at the part of the sky where the rain is. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as sunlight and raindrops can create such a beautiful sight? Rainbows show us the hidden colors of light and remind us that there's always something bright after a storm. Thanks for joining me today to learn all about the magical science of rainbows. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you've ever seen a rainbow or if you've spotted a double rainbow before. See you next time for more fun and colorful science adventures on Mini Mind Lab.